I couldn't just leave without doing another hike. 25,000 steps, not dollars, steps. Yesterday it was a long hike, but I'm like, I have to finish that. Wait, what's wrong with the... Okay, much better. I was like, I have to finish that. I'm curious to finish that Makiki Valley loop before I go. So pretty much this is where I'm going. I was kind of like procrastinating the whole day, but I feel like I'm gonna do it. You know, if I had a car, it probably would be easier to just like get out and go, but always thinking about where to call a taxi, kind of delays, but it's okay. This is where I live, by the way, and I am out to search for my Uber. Good evening. I was gonna say lousy, not lousy, noisy. Waikiki. Okay, let me check out for my Uber. And I'm here. Magic. Magic. Some say magic. I say the power of the progress. I mean, it's incredible. Like all the, you know, all the cars and the planes, and just like 5 hours you are across the ocean. 5 minutes you are on across the city. Amazing, right? And not the first time I am here. Let me show you around. Here I already I was before yesterday, Makiki Valley Trail. This is the beginning of it. Yeah, it all started a few months ago on a very pleasant evening. Me and my partner, we just decided to take a walk, and somehow we ended up here, but it was already too late to go hike anywhere. So we just basically did this mini trail. This was just the beginning of it, and in about 5 minutes or less I will be at the trailhead of a Makiki Valley Trail where I started last time. And last time I actually started at the Hawaiʻi Center, Nature Center, just because Lyft driver didn't know that she could not go there, and she did. And it saved me like 0.4 miles, but still, since I already saw it last time a few months ago, I was like, I don't care. I'd rather spend this time on seeing something new. But today, gates are closed, and I'm starting at the whole beginning, and it's just a very short walk to the trailhead. Today I only have like 2 hours to hike, because I really don't like to stay late after the sunset. Also for the reason that this time I don't have a car, and it's either I take a bus or I take a Lyft Uber. So gotta be mindful. And as you see, even though I can go crazy and doing some adventures, but for me safety comes first. So whatever I do is always based on how I feel. I always respect my body, and like whatever I do, even if it's like, wait, I decided to stop showing you somebody else's pink bag. And I was gonna say that I respect my body, and even though I do something crazy like driving an hour to the highest point of the mountain or hiking to the highest point of the mountain in the rain alone, whatever I do, always I ask my body, like, how do you feel about it? Are you fed? Are you nourished? Like, how do you feel good? And only then I do it. Even though it may look challenging, it always starts with just making sure that it's okay to do it. So, and yeah, this one is just a quick walk. You see a lot of people here. It's close to the city. And wait, there you go. And actually, you probably hear children screaming. And the Hawaiʻi Nature Center is actually kids like summer camp, or it's there is a summer camp for children next to the Hawaiʻi Nature Center. And I'm really happy for them, but I always feel like super jealous. I'm like, oh my gosh, is that it's a pig. So I'm happy for children, but I'm like always, I wish that I grew up here. Would it be like amazing just to say like, I grew up in Hawaii, or I was born in Hawaii? I think it's amazing, but maybe not this time, maybe next time. Hey, little buddy. Okay. And okay, it's less than 5 minutes. It's actually just super quick walk, and there I am, the beginning of the trail. Okay, we go this way. Okay, so this time I'm thinking, since I already showed it last time, basically I'm going to start the same way. Let me quickly show you the map. So as you see, last time, and this is my third time now doing the Tantalus, emerging or doing the whole like Tantalus trail way. So first time I went from the Manoa, transitioning to Ahiʻolama and going to the Paoa. See, now I remember it because I did it now twice. Then last time I started here, I went to the Makiki, I think. Then I went to the I don't remember the transition one. Then I went to the Kalawahini, and I think it was maybe Kanioli. Then whatever. And then I transitioned into like being on the Paoa again. Well, you'll see those names. I don't remember them off the top of my head. This time, I just want to do the circle, which is like 3.5 miles or so. So this time, it's just going to be quick 2 to 3 hour circle. Quick. Okay, and going back to reality, look at this flowers. These adorable Hawaiian area. I'm obsessed with Hawaii. Obsessed. Every single flower. And like, now I understand my father. This is how my father is obsessed with Russia. He's like, oh my gosh, look at these little trees. Oh my god, look at these flowers. Like every single plant or trees, everything he adores. And somehow I feel like at home here. Somehow I adore every inch of this land, and it feels like home to me. Look at this little guy. That's women's bathroom, buddy. Okay. Oh, look at the sound. This is just the music to my ears. I love it so much. Oh. What freaks me out, and I don't know why, but I am still kind of afraid of hiking. Like, I really prefer ridge trails. Somehow I feel safer, no idea why. Even though, like, further away from the earth and longer to fall, and still when see, like, now the sun is setting and it's gonna be dark. Last time it was dark. Now it's going to be darker too, compared to like a mid of the day, and it still freaks me out. Now it's okay. Now here is okay, but when I will get into the depth, like deep into the forest, and you're alone, but I see like people here, maybe it's gonna be okay. It's just freaking me out sometimes still. Like, it automatically associates with, like, you know, animals trying to eat you, bad guys trying to steal you, you know, probably this like stupid fairy tales that we've been told, and I've been told as children. I don't know if you heard it, but I heard it all the time, like all these Russian fairy tales about like they're super stupid and supposed to be with some lesson. The only lessons that I ever like got from those fairy tales, and I don't know if you know the psychology, but all the fairy tales you tell your kids, they're going to like, wait a second. Hello. So it's actually going to affect them, because it tells them this, like, it gives them the map, road map about the world. So if all the fairy tales are about crazy guys stealing kids and eating them, like in Russian literature, then when you grow up you'll be afraid of going to forest. But I'm in love with forest, so I have to go through these fears, which I do at the moment. Okay, I gotta prep myself because it's too hot. Gonna get off my t-shirt and start. And I'm all prepped and ready to hike. It says that it takes about 2.5 hours. For me, usually it takes longer because I talk. So first half of the trail, I'm going to put my phone down and really try to catch up with the time. Not sure if I can, but just in case, I got my how do you call it, like light flash with me. So I guess we'll see. That's it. Yeah, it's Kaneohe Trail, then Makiki Valley Trail, then Maunalaha. There it is. That circle today is what I'm doing. Let's see. Okay, it says it doesn't say the time. Oh, wait. 1.3 kilometers. Yeah. 0.8 miles is the place where I last time when I had to make my choice, I went left. I went all the way to the top. I'm still so proud of myself. But this time I'm going to turn right. and I got my flashlight with me, I am deeply afraid to be like left alone in the woods. And it is considered like a pretty wild experience for me, because I'm thinking that even though I'll try to be out by in 2 hours to 2:20, like 2:15, it's still going to be like relatively okay. In 2 hours is the sunset plus 15 minutes until it's crazy, so still kind of have like time. But for me, for city girl, even though I want to be a jungle girl, I was kind of like raised by city rules. So every time you hear like to be left alone outside after sunset in the forest, like you're gonna die, and which, you know, kind of transitions me to the the trauma story of how traumas, they really affect us throughout our life. And I had an experience when I was just like 5 or 6 maybe, that my mom like sent me out to call for my brother, and he was gonna run out to the woods with his friends. And he told me like, he was like a little gaslighter and manipulator, even like when he was 9. He was like, well, if you don't want me to get lost, why don't you go with me and like, you know, keep track of me and stuff. And I went with him, and guess who my mom blamed afterwards when we got lost in the woods? And it was one, not the only one of those many scariest experiences I've had in my life, when we were like lost in the woods after dark. Not in the park, in the actual wood. So I guess today I'm fighting off those trauma bonds again and saying goodbye. I'm a big girl. I'm gonna cry, and then I'm gonna do something. If I get lost or if I get left outside in the woods after dark. But hopefully, now that I will put my phone down, I will try to get ahead with time and finish that circle somehow before the sunset. We'll see, or at least at the time. So seems familiar, right? Like my partner always says, what do you see in the forest? Like the same trees, same whatever, like it's all the same. For me, it's like, oh wow, what an amazing interior design. It's like little details, everything is new, and I can remember those little details, and you know, about places where I go hike. So for me, usually is very different. So okay, and I will see you next time when I will be at the waterfall and at the split. And the next time, this time, I will make a different decision. And we'll see. Alright, wish me luck. It's going to be fun. 30-40 minutes of me running up there. My camera doesn't see my fingers. Bye. See you. There you go. 0.8 miles in 20 minutes. My heart is like 147. Whew. Yesterday, see, this is what happens like when you're filming. When I'm filming, I don't concentrate on like speed and efficiency of hiking, and I'm just recording, talking, and now I walked really, really fast. I know what I'm definitely going to do today is grounding, walking barefoot. I really hope that on the last section of the hike there will be something nice like this. Nice moist earth. No, like it was in California, absolutely dry, hot, like little rocks that go and hurt your feet. So actually, to be exact, I thought that the bench is right near the intersection, but apparently there it is. So right here now is a 0.8 miles mark. And I'm not going to repeat previous mistake. It's not a mistake. It was not a mistake. It's a joke. This time is a different journey. Whew. Okay. All right. So what it says is that it's another 0.8 miles from Makiki Valley. And then Mauna. We'll see. Well, whew, look around. Alright, this 0.5 camera is really not nice, so I'm gonna keep it nice and even 1x folding rocks. Okay, well, now it's something new. Let's see. I really love this jungle bridges. Look at all the trees and plants. My legs are like screaming at me like, take off your shoes, please, take off your shoes. I want to, but I'm going to wait because I know what happens when I take them out. I start walking super slow. And I think it's not time yet. Usually, especially when I'm limited on time, I try to do the grounding on the last sections of the trail. Learning from my mistakes when I did it early, and then I walk like twice longer the distance that I was supposed to go, and then I am exhausting and I'm pissed off. It takes a while, like I'm losing the ground and pretty much like at first it feels like I'm on heaven, and then I'm like regretting that I did it. But I actually saw people enjoying themselves down there at the waterfall. I have no idea how they got there, but I'm really curious. We'll see. I wish that I started with at least a simple hike at the first day of my arrival, so I can get used to this setting, the nature, and being alone, and the woods and stuff. Because yesterday I started straight ahead with 5 miles and intense workout, and I really got tired, and I noticed how my body got frozen a little bit with fear, and today I feel great. So training is always nice. Look at the water. Well, let's listen.